Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Lilo Siegel, I'm from Germany and I like to give tips and hints all about sewing. So here I would like to show you how you can make a lovely piece for hanging on the wall where you can store loads of little things that you usually only have lying around on the table. Well, mainly why I had the idea to do this and to show this to you is because as I'm doing all these tutorials for everybody in English and in German, I found that I had loads of little prepared pockets lying around which I can't do anything else with, and I thought, well, why don't I take those pockets and make this lovely little piece for all kinds of little things that you got lying around. And as I always give the advice, if you're not so good with sewing yet and you like to work somewhere into a coat, into a jacket, a pocket, test it on a piece of material first. And you will see, if you've done all the tests, as I have all these tutorials for all the different pockets in my channel, then you have these pieces lying around as well. So what can you do with it besides doing something like that? So I will show to you that for your wall, for all your bits and bats at home, you can make this thing for hanging on the wall, hanging on the door, wherever you need it and want it. I actually got 9 pockets in this particular part. This number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, 7, 8 and 9. 9 pockets for you for loads of little things. So if you're interested, come along, watch the video. And you always have the possibility to use a bamboo stick like I got here with a tunnel, but you can also put little loops on if you wish to make it look differently again. So are you ready? Let me show you how to do it. So if you like to do an organizer like I just showed you here, you have to prepare a plain stitched pocket, a patch piping pocket, 1 flap pocket and maybe a piece with 2 different size welt pockets. The tutorials for the pockets you find in my playlist Sewing Made Easy, and I show you how to exactly do them step by step. You can make them from loads of different materials, and you can also make them in different sizes, as you will see here with me in a moment. So when you decided on the size you like to do them, you can first of all start by sewing 2 pockets like that together. Then you finish off the top edge by putting a little seam on it. The same you do with the top. You add those 2 together and you can see I got 2 different sizes here. They are different heights. And I also finish off that little extra corner and as well the hem on the top. I need 1 big piece for underneath, which I cut 60 by 60 centimeters, as the width of my 2 pockets here as well is 60 centimeters. But the height, I got something standing over, you will see in a moment. Why? Because I want the tunnel to be in the contrast color as my bottom pocket is. So now, first of all, I will turn my pocket parts over. So right side is lying on the right side of the bottom material there. You see it's exactly the same width. And I put the top piece about 3.5 centimeters over the edge from the bottom pocket piece there. Why this is the case, you will see in a moment. So I take these parts now and I will stitch those 3 sides 1 centimeter together. Exactly as you can see it lying here right now. With other words, I'm stitching those 3 pieces together by closing the 3 sides up. Okay, and here we are already. All 3 sides are stitched, and you can see everything else is still totally loose right here in the middle. So I take my 2 corners on the bottom and just cut a little bit off for being able to turn them inside out or outside in much better, and that's what I got to do. And again, I'm going to go now to my sewing machine and I will stitch my tunnel piece onto the left side, 1 centimeter on, then flip it over and stitch it down so I get my tunnel right there for my bamboo stick. And I will also stitch along all the sides. And on the top I will just fold over twice to make a real small little seam there. And here you can see this is all still open, so I will stitch along that edge of the material from the two top pockets, so they will be closed, because at the moment they're all open and I would lose everything through those pockets. And I will stitch down the middle seam that I have between the pockets. So let me show you. Meanwhile, I've been on my sewing machine already, and I stitched down both of the sides about 5 millimeters away from the edge, so they're lying flat. And on the bottom I decided it looks nicer if I just iron it flat. This is a look I would like to have for this bottom, so I decided on that. And now you can see right here in the middle, I stitched that edge of the material down, so I do have that pocket there, and I stitched through the middle, so I got the other pocket there, and the same on that side. So these are my first 4 pockets. And I also stitched along the top a little bit on each side of the pockets, so my opening will not be quite so big, and I have room to fold my tunnel over as well, which you will see in the next step then as well. Which means I will just stitch that tunnel down which I prepared on the top, and then I do the same with this pocket. I will stitch it through right there in the middle, because one huge pocket like that would be absolutely wrong. And I also stitch on each side a little bit close, so also this opening is not quite as wide, but I get automatically more than one pocket out of each side out then. As you can see here, they're all finished off in the inside. It just needs the stitching through right now. And that step was really easy and quickly done. You see, here's all the pockets stitched down now, all the way through that seam right there. And you see all the dividing parts. And this is also a real nice job in case if you're not so good with the sewing yet and you're still doing a lot of practicing, you can practice all the pockets so easily and so nicely, and really work something out for yourself by teaching yourself those lovely things to do, because whoever do you know who got something nice like that? And the top I also stitched over already, as you can see, and I pushed my little bamboo stick into it. And it's up to you. Do you want bamboo stick or do you want some loops to hang up? It will be your design. It will be your decision how to do and what to do with it. And that actually means my tutorial is finished. Now all I can hope is that you enjoyed this video and maybe enjoy all my other videos as well. And if you like to do all these nice jobs, then I wish you so much fun, success, and an absolutely super nice time for doing all those kind of jobs. I say goodbye for now, and I hope you'll be around again to watch my tutorials. Bye from Germany. Bye bye.